Sableye here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here, we're going to test out Jody's San Diego top 4 team, which, honestly, I was one of those people that wrote off Palafin. I'm like, you know, Palafin, it's really strong, but by the time you switch it in, by the time you switch it back out, it's too much. But let's see what we can do here today. Obviously, got top 4 and had a very good finish at San Diego. So I will admit I was sleeping on it, so let's see what we can do with it. This Palafin rain seems fun. Annihilate, and I'm gonna say, to be honest, I like this matchup. Pelipper puts in a lot of work, Hurricane Spam puts in a lot of work. The biggest thing I'm concerned about now is Baxcalibur. If I knew the Terra type on the Baxcalibur, I would be super happy. I do not, however, know the Terra type on the Baxcalibur, which makes this a little more annoying, because like if I could tell you if it was like ground or grass or water, generally speaking, I believe it's gonna be something like water or even electric on this team. But that's tough to guarantee. So I wonder if I just lead rain, because I don't know what they do versus it that really is going to stop me turn 1, right? There's nothing they can do if I lead rain that's really going to just win them the game turn 1. But I think I still like Salamence, because if I like, they can't do anything. Like, they're big hitters. Like, the best thing they can do is probably run the mouse hold as a lead, but I can maneuver that. I bring in... Do I want King Gambit? Obviously I have Intimidate, but do I need the King Gambit or do I want the Goldengo? In theory, Goldengo goes a little bit harder, just because it can't get hit by the mouse hold, and hits the Baxcalibur a little harder. So I'm going to go Goldengo, especially just in case there's like... I don't know, this is weird. Like, I feel like King Gambit's still decent here. I feel like maybe I don't need Ments, or maybe I don't need Palafin. I don't know, this is weird. We'll see. I love how this has become like the standard for the trainer cards. You just get the trainer doing this and then having the Pokemon there. That's become the standard, and I think it's amazing. Anyways, they're going to bring in Volcarona and Mousehold. Probably the... I don't want to say the scariest thing they could have done, but it's definitely up there as one of them. I'm going to just click Tailwind over here. I think that's super important. I think I Flip Turn into Ments. I would imagine we're gonna have something like Friend Guard on this mouse here, especially sitting beside an Annihilate, or built to be beside an Annihilate. I would imagine it is a Friend Guard, so I'm okay seeing it follow me there. I was already targeting it anyways. Didn't want to risk getting burned off the Volcarona. But the Flip Turn is coming on out. Decent chunk of damage. I don't expect a lot from that version of the Palafin, so not gonna complain. It's probably in Jet Punch range now too. Like I said, I don't necessarily need Ments now. But Ments makes the most sense, especially if it's going to be a Giga Drain or even a Quiver Dance from this thing. I need to get some defense off. I need to pressure some massive damage. Maybe it'll be Physical Volcarona. It is not Physical Volcarona. Could you imagine though? Physical Volcarona? I kind of want to build that now. No, don't. It's a bad idea. Ryan, stop. Okay, anyways, Tailwind coming up from Pelipper here, and I think we're in a good spot. Because now I pressure Hurricane and I double the Volcarona. Let the mouse hold do what mouse hold does. I don't really care. Like, if it wants to follow me again, it's dead to the Hurricane, and then the Pelipper Hurricane goes into Vol. So Ments is putting on in work right now. The Volcarona can't touch me in rain. No matter what it has, it shouldn't be able to unless it's got like a Terra Rock. Which, if it's Terra Rock, we cry and we go hide in the corner. Baby, it all lies. I am a special Salamence, my friend. And I'm more shocked that they're just going to let me double into this Volcarona. I don't think I'm going to do massive amounts of damage, but I'm hoping it can do just enough to maybe get this KO. Alright, so Pelipper's going to finish that one off. I think they were like, oh, Friend Guard and +1 special attack. I'll be able to survive anything with Volcarona, but Life Orb Hurricane from Salamence, the double Hurricane spam is just too strong. And that's what I find myself doing when I use this team a lot. It's not even the Palafin that sweeps. It's just me clicking Hurricane like 6-7 times and taking Pokemon down, you know? Now I'm going to Hurricane over here. I am going to save my Ments and go hard into Goldengo. It'll eat the Ice type attack. Mouse Hold's -1. I want to get the Intimidate back down on the Baxcalibur in the future. I can also Terra Steel on the Ments late game as well, rather than revealing my hand so early. So this seems to be the best play. There's an Ice Guard. Goldengo's going to take that very easily. Gonna see Pelipper drop the Hurricane. Not gonna get a kill by any means, but a little bit of damage and a Super Fang. Alright, so it looks to be a super supportive mouse hold here, but now I just drop a Make It Rain. I mean, they'll Terra, but I don't think it matters. I'm not gonna Terra. I'm gonna Hurricane, and I think I Make It Rain. Yeah. So my concept here, behind this play, is that I still want to save my Terra Steel for Ments. I don't need to do the extra damage with Goldengo right now. All I really need to do is chip things down to a low enough spot where Palafin Jet Punch can win. So I can either save my Terra for the Palafin in the future, or I can save my Terra for the Ments versus this Back Caliber endgame. Both of which are very solid options, I should say. They're both better than maxing this Goldengo here, because like who knows what's coming in the back to eat this attack. Garchomp? So it is going to be that Garchomp, and Garchomp's not going to appreciate a Make It Rain plus a Hurricane here. Really hoping that would kill the mouse. If we would have killed the mouse there, we 100% would have won, because then I think this would have done a whole lot more to Garchomp. Obviously it's going to survive anyways, but it would have definitely put it in Jet Punch range had this mouse gone down. So they're playing this really well right now. I mean, I got a little bit lucky early on with them not clicking Follow Me to protect that Volcarona. But now that Volcarona's gone, they're trying to pull this back, and I think they're doing a pretty decent job, because they've got the Pelipper down to a spot where it can't do much. I don't want a Wide Guard, but I kind of want a Wide Guard, you know? It's Wide Guard or Tailwind for sure. Generally speaking, me being rewarded with a Tailwind is better for the team and better for the endgame, so I will attempt that. And I will Make It Rain. Just one more time. Should be able to pick up the mouse. So they can't kill both now. So Make It Rain's gonna come out. Goldengo is faster than the Garchomp, even though our Tailwind has expired, which I'm trying to figure out how bulky that Garchomp is. I don't know what's going on here, but it's fine. Garchomp doesn't really concern me at the moment. And I should have clicked Wide Guard. Goldengo's gonna survive that though, so no real big deal. But with Goldengo surviving that, it means that I don't need Tailwind on my Palafin to outpace it anymore, so Palafin will outpace it. Will die to a Jet Punch as well. It's pretty low. I think I switch out. I bring in Palafin. I switch out Goldengo into Ments. I Jet Punch. Yeah, this game's over. This game's over. Jet Punch Garchomp brings Goldengo out from Ments. Then Jet Punch. If they protect the Garchomp, I Jet Punch again, and then Back Caliber loses to Goldengo in the endgame. They haven't Terra'd yet though, which I guess is the one thing that could still consider them in this game. If they have some sort of Terra that's going to be able to survive things, but I don't know what they do at this point that's actually going to let them survive. Anyways, Jet Punch over here. Switch out, get the Intimidate off onto both of these Pokemon. They're not winning this game. Okay, so we'll see if they protect. I would highly doubt that they do, because they need damage at this point, right? Their best and most important part in this game is to get damage off and somehow find a way to win this. They're not going to stall me out anymore. They're not going to get through this slowly. There's a protect on that side, which I mean, I don't necessarily agree with. You need to hope that... okay, I guess they're hoping that I call the Garchomp protecting and can burn extra turns of chip, right? So by hoping for that, they go for the protect on Bax Caliber, hoping that I'm going to call the Garchomp protecting. I go into Bax Caliber and Garchomp gets an extra turn attack before it goes down. Right, but I wasn't going to make that play. I had a big enough lead where it didn't really matter. I'll just click Wave Crash and Hurricane. I mean, I could Draco Meteor, but this is more than enough. I have a Goldengo in the back. Yeah. That checks out. Alright, so spamming Hurricane is good. Who would have thought? Spamming Hurricane is good. Who would have thought? But I really do enjoy this team. Side note, this is probably going to be one of the last Series 1 videos we have on the channel. With Series 2 starting up shortly, I mean, we'll probably do some, I don't know if we're going to do team building or anything like that, but definitely do more Series 2 building leading up to February. So the question of the day, I guess we can do, which Paradox Pokemon are you most excited to use in Series 2? Personally, for me, Fluttermane. I don't know, it's a ghost type, I'm a ghost type enthusiast, I want to see Fluttermane do good. 11,000, alright, let's see if we can snag a dub here. Dondozo. Okay. Dondozo, Mimikyu, King Gambit, Dragonite. I do have Haze, which is really, really nice on Palafin. So I think if we can just get to that position, I'm not really concerned. But we'll see. Because it's getting to that position, right? So I'm going to go Pelipper Palafin, I think. I don't love Goldengo here. I don't hate it in like the end game. I do like Ments for Intimidate on a Dozo. Haze should be pretty easy to set up here, I think, if I'm correct. The only concern now is King Gambit. I don't know what I'd do versus it. So I'm gonna actually bring my King Gambit because I do have low kick for it. So we'll see if we can snag a W there. They're actually gonna lock in almost immediately, so I wonder if this is like a I'm gonna lead Dondozo kind of thing. When you lock in that fast with the Dondozo team, I can't help but wonder if that's what they're going for, right? Like if they're gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna lock in Dondozo and that's my game plan, you know? But we'll see. They're gonna send out Tatsugiri King Gambit. Okay. I'm not mad about that. I don't love it, but I'm definitely not mad about it. I'm just gonna drop a Hydro Pump and a Flip Turn. I'm gonna double off this, double up off the King Gambit. Generally speaking, they are AV. If they want to switch anything out into the Dondozo, it's probably that slot anyways. So getting the damage into that wouldn't be against anything. Tatsugiri doesn't really scare me with KOs right now. I do wonder if Sucker Punch plus Draco Meteor does kill Palafin though. And I'd be curious to see if they are Scarfed and go for that. Just a Muddy Water. Okay, could have wide guarded. Palafin's even going to dodge, makes it a little bit nicer for the end game. Keep Palafin alive. That's a little annoying. There's no way I'm hitting a Hydro Pump now. It's stuck, bro! No! No! Why? And Hydro Pump. No, I'm gonna lose. Why is it Storm Drain? Why is it Storm Drain? Anyways, we're gonna click wide guard now and try to get King Gambit on the field. I think this one is an L, but we'll see. We shall see what goes on here. Alright, I'm dealing with this. This is pretty good. Wide guard. If they Muddy Water again, if they are indeed Scarfed, then just click Muddy Water. This is actually not terrible for me. But we'll see if this will. Okay, Muddy Water, that's promising. The problem is they're gonna kowtow now, right? And just kill off Pelipper? I would, but we'll see. If they kowtow into King Gambit, this is amazing, but I think they just kill Pelipper here. Yeah. Okay, so now I have to bring in Mence, but I can't really afford to bring in Mence, you know? So I guess I have to go Palafin, but Palafin can't do anything. Palafin could haze. So if I bring in Palafin, and I click haze and low kick, kill that off, and then bring... Mence needs to come in first. I'm gonna go Mence. I'm giving it a +1 on King Gambit, but there's nothing more I can really do here. Mence needs to come in and Mence needs to take a KO. I do think they are locked into Muddy Water. That is what I'm under the assumption of. I can't believe it was actually Storm Drain. I will drop a Draco, and I will drop a low kick. Now, I could play the Tailwind low kick game. In fact, I think that's actually better. Just to make sure I outpace their King Gambit and kill it here. I know Tatsugiri is the threat, but there's a Muddy Water. Like I said, I think it's Scarf. +2 is gonna. That did way too much. Hold up. Not the accuracy drop too. Good news is I can't miss Tailwind. Low kick will kill their King Gambit, taking away any priority they may put up. Okay, well, I don't think games like this could get worse. I didn't know it was possible, but here we are. And they low kick me in return. What is going on? What is actually going on? And now I died a Sucker Punch, I think. I need Mence to survive a Sucker Punch to land a Draco. Palafin could technically reverse this, but I don't know if it's going to. I have to attack. Yeah, I have to attack, and I have to just try and hope that that attack lands, so that way I can wave crash into the King Gambit. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Sucker Punch here, and I should be going down to it, but we'll see. Actually, you know what? I think I tossed. Bro, what the? Why? You can't. Yeah, I think Protect Haze wins me that game. Because then when I see their Terra, I can Hurricane that slot next turn. And I mean, I don't know if it kills though. I literally don't know if Hurricane kills Tatsugiri. Like, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? I wonder if I should, honestly, I think it's time to just wrap this video up. It might be time to just wrap this video up. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day here. We're gonna call this one a day, guys. So we got absolutely destroyed by Storm Drain Tatsugiri. Yeah. Yeah, that was very sad. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I legitimately don't know what I do. And once that happens, like, and even if I kill King Gambit with low kick, I think there's a chance. But then it was Choppleberry King Gambit, and I couldn't get the knockout. So, like, if it could go wrong, it went wrong in that game. I didn't know that was even a thing. And it had to Dondozo, too. Like, that's a little annoying. But it happens. It happens. We got pranked. We got pranked. You know what? That is what it is. Yeah, looking forward to Series 2 now. But, excuse me. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And of course, I'm going to stop rambling now and maybe go cry in my bed from the Storm Drain Tatsugiri. But besides the point, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in a future video.